Okay, are you gonna test him on his equipment knowledge or are you gonna test him on his tour skills? I think there's a few gyms out there that do high rocks.
Maybe by our equipment are better,
Okay, okay. It was a very beautiful gym, but I'll think about it. I'll let you know. Okay, alright, I'll stop teasing you. It's all good, all good, all good. Alright, what's up guys? Anchorpoint finally has all of their equipment in, and this is the first time I've been here since quite a while, so I'm super excited to see what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna say hi to the team and we'll check out all of the new beautiful pieces. Let's show you guys. Hey, are you? All good, all good. Hello, good to meet you.
He's the one in charge of Snap Fitness.
Oh,
The
yeah.
whole Singapore network.
Yeah, I run the brand for the country. So what's your name?
You can call me
SJ. SJ, I like that. Okay, are you gonna test him on his equipment knowledge or are you gonna test him on his tour skills?
Tour skills.
Tour skills. You wanna test like I'm a prospect? Okay. So just so happened that Daryl has a new team member and his name's SJ. And he's a really young guy, he's an intern. And I just, like, Daryl came up with the idea to give him a bit of sales practice right then and there. So I was like, okay, let's do it. Always down for a bit of sales training. We went right into it. Spoiler warning, this whole sales practice took longer than actually just checking out the gym. It was a lot longer of a visit than I initially thought. All right, I come in.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name's Noah.
My name is Sachet. I will be taking you around for the gym.
Okay, awesome, let's see.
So these equipment are very straightforward. So these are the pin loaders. It should be very familiar to you, correct?
This is the worst thing you can do. We'll talk about it all later. But what I cringe the hardest, or it grates my soul, especially when trained staff still do this, is when somebody comes in, it's a walk-in or a prospect or something, and the first thing that they do is like, check out our awesome equipment. That is the last thing you should be doing. You should be sitting them down, you should be getting their contact details, you should be asking them questions about who they are, what brought them here, where they are in their fitness journey, before even talking about anything equipment related. You don't know anything about them. So don't start talking and throwing solutions at them, thinking it's gonna stick and impress them. Yeah, okay, I know pin loaded.
Yeah, these are the pin loaders, very straightforward. So if there's anything you're unsure of, you can always see we got a QR code here. So you can scan and then it will show you how to do the exercise. Okay, so this is a screen where you play music, your favorite music, and it will blast the whole gym.
Okay, nice, nice.
Take a look, we have 2 showers here.
Very nice. Okay.
But unfortunately, we have no toilets here.
That's okay.
So we have to go out of the mall to go toilet.
Yeah. Where's the toilet? Another thing, never speak negatively about your location, right? If you have a deficiency, if you don't have the toilets in-house, to say like, look, the showers are really nice and the toilets are outside. There's no reason for you to say unfortunately, right? So language that you use within the tour is very powerful, will set the tone in your relationship with the prospect.
Okay, so this is something only our gym might have. So have you seen this before?
I think you could get a pre-workout or a shake out of here.
Alright, so this is a protein powder machine. So you order already, it will dispense a drink of your favorite protein and then you can have a drink.
Yeah, okay. I like the fact that it said the Snap Fitness logo on it. Yeah, it's a very nice update from the last time I saw it.
Okay, so this part of the gym, we will call it the function room. So for example, sled push, we have ropes there, over there, ropes.
Yeah.
Then we have balls.
Yep.
And yeah, are you interested in high rocks?
I like training for it. I don't actually like doing it. But it's okay. I fantasize about the idea of doing it one day. This was the first question he asked me. He went through the entire tour, showed me the cardio, showed me the pin loader, the bathrooms, and this was the first question he asked me. And this was the first time that he, as a salesperson, actually got to know what my interests are. Maybe I could have come in and be like, I've never worked out a day in my life. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Or I could have gone in and been like, I've been training for the past 15 years. You don't know until you ask. So I might be talking about it later in the session, but the first thing that you do is you sit them down and you have to ask at least 5 questions. Have you been working out? Do you stay in the area? Great that you've been working out. What have you been doing? What do you like doing? What did you not like about your previous gym? What are you looking for in your new gym? Where are you at in your journey? Are you already working out or have you taken a long break? These are all questions where you can find out kind of what the experience is, what they're looking for. You can tailor the solution to exactly what they want, increasing your chance to close the sale.
I don't see other gyms having high rocks.
I think there's a few gyms out there that do high rocks trainings. Like BFT does high rocks trainings, Revel does high rocks trainings, right?
Might be, but our equipments are also from Life Fitness, which makes it better. You
Okay,
know,
okay.
some gym that
I was teasing him a little bit here. I thought it was a bit mean, but
all these equipments came like a few days ago.
they're very new.
Very good.
Got it.
That will be the end of the tour.
Okay.
Is there any questions you are uncertain about?
No other questions.
Don't have. Okay, then that's good. So,
Okay.
how was the tour?
That's good, but are you gonna ask me if I'm gonna sign up for a membership?
Oh, yeah.
It's like you do the tour, you do the walk-in, and then you bring him through everything. At the end, you're like, great, all right, bye. Ask for the sale. Ask for like, all right, awesome, let's sign you up today. Like, just ask for the sale.
Are you interested in signing up for membership?
It was a very beautiful gym, but I'll think about it. I'll let you know.
Okay, sure. Could you leave your contact number so that if you are interested, I can follow up with you more details about.
Okay, now imagine I didn't say that before, but I say, actually, I gotta talk to my wife about it.
Wow, wife. Okay, you can discuss with your wife and then follow up us on. What do you
Okay,
think?
all right, I'll stop teasing you. It's all good, all good, all good. All good. I think first good round. First thing, are you ready for some feedback?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? You ready to learn? It's okay? All right, awesome. So, look, I think you have great knowledge on all the gym and stuff, but the first, you asked me one question. How long have I been working out for, right? But you don't know if I'm a bodybuilder, you don't know if I'm a track runner, you don't know anything else about me, right? You also didn't ask me if I stay in the area. Basically, you only asked one question. You should at least ask 4 or 5 questions before you even start showing anything. You don't know if the only thing that I want to do is shower here, because showers is the most important thing for me. You don't know anything about me.
So I have to ask questions.
At least 5 questions. Do you want to reverse? Let's say you're the prospect and I'm the one selling the membership to you. Warning, I'm also not this best salesperson. I know the theory and can coach it, but yes, this is my best impression of what a good salesperson should be doing prospecting clients. So let's imagine you walking in.
Okay. So
Yeah? It's okay. Hey, nice to meet you. Sorry, how may I address you?
You can address me by SJ.
SJ, nice to meet you. My name is Noah, and I hear that, are you here for a gym tour?
Yeah, I am here for gym tour.
Awesome. Do you live by in the neighborhood?
I would say this is the closest gym. Yeah. This
Okay,
would be
that's
the-
amazing to hear. And before we get started on the tour, have you already contacted us before? Do we have your contact details?
Don't have.
You don't have? Okay, let me
just-
just get your contact details down real quick and then I'll show you around. So tell me a bit something about yourself. Like, how have you been working out before?
I'm like quite new. I
quite
went to a gym 1-2 times a week.
What do you want to do? You want to get big? You want to...
I'm trying to build a bit of muscle and get fitter.
Okay, you want to build a muscle a bit fitter. Okay, so quick breakdown, right? So I identified that he's a qualified lead because he lives by in the neighborhood. He's somewhat of a beginner, but he has had some experience working out. His goal is to work out once or twice a week. His general goal is to gain muscle, right? So that for me goes immediately, ding, 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 ding. Someone who's a beginner, someone who's to build muscle. You can cross-sell PT. Always try to cross-sell other services and product at the end. And the more people that they get to know, aka your team, your personal trainers, the more they already feel part of the community. Right off the bat, I got his contact details. I figured out what his goals were. I asked 3 to 4 questions, getting to know his profile. So I knew exactly what to show him and how to do the tour to make sure that he feels like this is the right place for him. All right, awesome. We got loads of good equipment to get you built on some size, but honestly, getting in size is not just exercise. Also really good to have a good diet to make sure you eat enough calories to win. So we'll look at the machines, but then maybe I'll introduce you to Daryl, our PT. He can lead you through a diet plan that'll actually get you bigger. Yeah?
Sure.
All right, awesome, let's go. All right, then I show you around, but whatever I talk about, I relate back to you wanting to get bigger. It's like cardio is a great way to improve your cardiovascular, and actually most people think that you only have to work out, but you need good cardio to also get bigger, otherwise you'll just get winded. That's how I talk about the cardio. I go to the machines. You're just a beginner for now. You might want to start with heavy weights on the plate loaded, but actually the best way to start is on the pin loaded. These machines are great for beginners like you to get some weight and resistance training in before we get to the plate loaded. Do you see how everything I'm saying relates back to what your goals are?
Yeah, you asked way more questions
Yes.
about myself and linking back to the machines about how it can help me.
Your goal is to get bigger and to feel good, right? And then everything I talked about is in relation, how is it gonna help you achieve that goal?
It's like linked together.
Exactly, it's linked. And also take the opportunity to cross-sell the personal training. Always try to sell personal training on top.
But don't we want to sell membership?
Of course, but membership, like they're already here. So the likelihood they're gonna sign up already is really likely, right? So you can talk about memberships, but the gym almost sells it by itself, right? If they're here checking out the gym, they've already made the effort to do the trip. They've already looked at your prices online. It's only about closing the deal and then seeing if you can cross-sell personal training. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and there you go. I mean, this is not the only location that we have interns in. And we have some personal training interns at our corporate locations as well. I think working with interns is quite important. It's about getting new perspectives on fitness and kind of keeping our training modules quite sharp and seeing if we can upskill people, because that's a big part about franchising, is just upskilling people. And it's about learning about your mistakes, right? So not everyone who comes into our network is gonna be amazing at selling or customer service, right? But what we look for is the willingness to grow, to get feedback, and then immediately apply it to get better. Awesome. Want to show me the machine now? I mean, I had a look. It's not a bad arrangement, actually. This corner seems a bit tight, but there's not much you can do. You guys kind of have quite a bit of space here.
Correct. So the reason why we want to keep it like that is because when people come in, the first thing we want to have the impression of this space is spacious.
It's not too crowded.
Correct, yes.
Right. No, that's smart. That's smart. And now all these things are finally in.
Correct,
Let me
yes.
tell you, the gym looks way better now.
Yeah, correct. Now it's better. Now it's much better.
Right.
Correct. So this is the one that just came. Back row as well,
Roll.
and hip thrust, shoulder press. So all these are new. So I
Right,
call
so
these the big boys.
And they took all the loans away. It looks way more clean.
Correct,
100%. This is the.
Shoulder press.
I don't think I've ever seen this one.
No?
Oh.
Hang on. Yep. Feel it.
Oh. Because I always hated the pin-loaded one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, we need to talk about this. My recommendation before we take a professional shoot here
Okay.
is that we buy a standing rack to,
Okay.
like the shelves to put this into.
Okay, to put the kettlebells in.
And it makes sense, right?
Yep.
You might need, like depending how tall you get the standing rack, but Ziva has a few. I'm not too particular on it, as long as it's black.
Okay.
But it'll just help clean this whole thing up a little bit, right?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. As you know, if you're a member at Snap Fitness, we do love our functional equipment, but storage is the bane of my existence. So functional equipment has a tendency to get really messy and look really bad if you don't take care of it. So having a good storage solution to make sure that everything has a proper place and you put it in and it looks neat is super important to make sure that the gym keeps looking sleek and clean and not messy. Are you still able to do like small group classes here?
Correct, yeah. So we still conduct group classes, so about 3 to 4 packs maximum.
Okay.
So what we usually do is the trainer will be standing here, which is me or Nick.
Yeah.
Then 3 to 4 packs will be standing on the turf.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is how we conduct our group classes.
That works. That works. Okay. Is there a way to turn that blinking purple also to red by any chance? You might want to record that.
Record the purple color, yeah.
Is there any way to change that purple inside?
I will speak to the vendor and ask them to make a tape up.
Yeah. It's just I like the fact that it says Snap Fitness now. We just still need to change that little purple there.
Correct, yeah.
Oh, it's all good. We are now in mid-April, and these guys opened beginning of this year. And finally, after, I think it's almost like 2.5 months after opening, they got all of their equipment. Now, this happens more often than you think, where you think you're gonna be able to open in 2 months, but then actually a lot of equipment are some back order, or it comes from China or from the US or wherever, and just takes a really long time to ship. So it's not an uncommon situation, but we're just so happy for them to finally have all of their equipment here. The gym looks completely different with all of their stuff here. And I think, look, it's not the easiest to operate a gym where most of your stuff isn't there. So all that potential lost revenue or people that didn't want to sign up because the equipment's not here, that period is done with. So I'm super excited for them to have all of their stuff here. I think already this month we're seeing uptick in sales for them, just because it just looks like night and day. And I'm just really excited to see these guys grow. Snap family member. Amazing.
That is the youngest member here.
Member for life. That's it for this week's episode. I hope you guys are liking the format and the storytelling that we do to show you guys behind the scenes how this brand is growing. Just so you guys know, a lot of this content is shot a few months back before it's actually released because there is sensitive information that we don't want released to the public at that time, but we do try to keep it as up to date as possible for you guys so you can be right along the journey day to day. Each video is formatted so we react to a video to give you guys a little bit more information to every scene. Let us know if you like this type of format or if you just like a continuous vlog from what's actually happening. Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. We thrive on any positive comment left on our videos, so thank you so much for enjoying the content.